keeps the same timer. So if it was cooked and he pockets it and he throws it, it will just blow up immediately in his face. There's a lot of really little things to this matchup. It's going to be all about, does Evyn know?
Right. That knowledge is going to come through, but looks like we're going right here into Game 1 on Pokemon Stadium 2. The C4 already set up, already trying to set up some of these traps.
All right, we're just trying to keep it safe and solid. It's going to be kind of that active zoning game from both players. Villager going to want to close the gap a little bit more, but Snake very content to just lay these grenades down, lay these C4s, just nickel and dime it, as we say.
Yeah, I'm curious on how what Fuji's going to do to work to get the kill on Snake. You know, definitely has the tools to rack up that percent and you know, win these neutral exchanges. But once it gets down to that that higher percent where Snake can live for a long time, I'd like to see how Fuji manages that.
Yeah, so far Evyn's looking really, really good though. Hasn't fallen for any of the tricks on the Lloyd rocket. Has done a good job evading, good job staying on these platforms and just keeping evasive.
Little jab stuff coming out from the Villager. And, ooh, fired the Nikita the wrong way. That was interesting. Maybe a misinput there.
All right, finally one of those little Villager tricks comes in. If you block the Lloyd rocket and he has enough, and he's close enough, he can get that guaranteed grab. But the tree is in play here. Evyn just does smartly just staying away. Villager gets access to that normal, the axe, once the tree is out, so you just gotta keep your distance.
Exactly. He said, I don't want any lumberjack stuff, all right? I'm a soldier through and through. And now in a scary percent here for Fuji. Wants to be careful on those platforms as that up tilt will be coming through.
So just trying to keep it safe and solid. 133%, just at one touch away. C4 not quite. C4 has a very vertical hitbox, but not quite a couple character lengths.
Exactly. Need a couple more villagers for that to hit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Setting up some grenades there on the ledge, seeing what Fuji commits to get up, but pretty safe so far. I thought he might throw an up tilt there at his shield, but Fuji evades it all the way at 169 now. But, you know, managing to rack up the percent on Evyn as well, not getting this stock completely obliterated. So, of course, the high recovery from Evyn, just staying away from that slingshot.
And a very interesting thing is when Evyn's getting these ledge trap situations, for the most part, Snakes will, like, everything is very pre-planned. Like, you're playing, like, just like, okay,
the up tilt with rage.
I didn't know that would kill there. That's
right.
Crazy. But no, most of the stuff that people do in that situation is kind of set play. Evyn's kind of freestyling it a little bit. When you see him use like these grenades and then kind of wait and watch. Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. Very nice.
Yeah, I wonder how that Nikita off stage is going to be kind of invalidated because of Villager's ability to just pocket it in the middle of it. You know, not let him get hit by it. But I guess it depends on when it comes out. It's still a hard move to evade regardless.
Good so far. The grenade out of the pocket. We had 3 grenades on the screen there from Villager using his own.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing with Villager is obviously they have the item play experience with catching them and being able to pocket them and knowing what to do with them. So might play to Fuji's advantage here as he's got a bit of a lead.
It was a really intelligent get-up attack. He was expecting to roll away because the C4 behind him. Bowling ball out of neutral, just trying to catch a dash attack, I suppose.
I know Snake's like dash tag and neutral. Just bring it on in. I got a strike for you.
He just decided.
Oh, the air dodge below stage, and that's going to be it for Evyn's second stock. Unfortunate SD there as air dodge maybe looking for a neutral air dodge and gets the directional instead.
Oh, goes for the Barbarian slice off the platform. Not quite going to get there. The down tilt, one of the best pokes in the game. Super underrated.
Yeah, not within, still within spitting distance for sure for Evyn, but this extra credit kind of racking up. It's so hard to get in against a Villager.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit out of hand here. 50% now. Villager still not quite at kill percent. Oh, I thought he stuck him. He pushed it right as he went by. Close.
And he's setting up right below that platform. Maybe trying to bait him to come in with something, but forward tilt just said, get off me, and maybe sending Nikita out there for him to bait it.
Okay, and that's another important aspect of the matchup. If he pockets Nikita, you still have access to one. Grenade puts him all the way off the stage.
Oh wow, that was I thought he might get punished for that, but sure enough, gets the down air off the ledge and gets the kill anyway. And now got a last stock situation.
29% here immediately off the grenade conversion. Looking good. I played Evyn at the pre-weekly this week, and that was the #1 thing is every time a grenade blew up, like if he was holding shield and had a grenade in hand, his conversion game off that is very consistent. He had got it every time.
Yeah, it's so huge for Snakes, just being aware of when those are available and being able to, you know, read those angles on the explosions. But tries to get him off of the Cypher, but now he's got him off stage. Once again, going high, just a safe option for Snake, but Fuji's just keeping him off the ledge now.
I love the placement of the tree there. Both players roll in, and now we're finally feet back on the ground. Evyn has a chance here.
Yeah, I've got to see how Fuji is able to seal out this kill. It's going to be tough, especially when the percent is racking up on Fuji as well. Now at a pretty scary percent, especially Snake with raids. There's a lot of things that could, take this away. And sure enough, the C4 is going to do it.
Oh, he just forgot. He just forgot.
Yeah, Evyn with the game 1 victory. It was pretty back and forth there, but Fuji, Fuji kept the composure, but just that last, not being aware where the C4 is can be so deadly.
So Evyn looking 1 game ahead, and since we are into top 24, we are going to be 3 out of 5 all the way through. So as much action as you can get all the way down to the wire. So it's going to be game 2 here, best of 5 here.
Sticking it with the Pokemon Stadium too. It makes sense for these characters. They're comfortable on the stage. They want to maybe counter picks come out in game 3, but for now it's just run it back. Especially because Fuji was doing so well most of that game. It was just that that last second where he lost awareness of the C4, but tries to get up attack and just gets blown up by a grenade instead.
And one thing that Fuji did really, really well in the last game was he wasn't successful, but you could see that the correct idea was there. When he's edge guarding Snake, if he's at even or higher than him, he's trying to use his slingshot to hit the Cypher, not the Snake.
Yeah.
So it won't break Snake out of the Cypher, but it will knock the Cypher out of Snake's hands if you're able to snipe it out.
And that way you can just keep setting up these edge guard opportunities until finally Snake gets to that percent. Oh, tried to bury him there with a shovel, set up into a bowling ball.
Good stuff. Goes for the side B, intelligently avoids the Nikita.
Yeah, it seems like most times when he snags his Nikita, he's just very willing to throw it right back out there, maybe at least give him some coverage to get back to the ledge.
Yeah, I think the ability to stop some of these projectiles with the pocket is a little more valuable than having the threat of them in the pocket.
Yeah, very even here so far, and gets in there to get him towards the edge of the stage. Fuji a little bit in the center, but neither really wants to get in that ledge situation. Oh, just blowing up C4 left and right.
Okay. Oh, and that was our...
Oh, there it is. Back air is going to seal it.
That air dodge to the ledge was really, really sketchy, but Fuji doesn't sniff it out, but it ends up working out okay.
Oh, it just hit the C4 under the tree.
Never mind, they're in the trees, dude. That's ridiculous. The whole tree just goes all the way, 100% done. And we're back to even stocks.
Really be your own downbeat, just hide in mine.
Oh, seriously.
A little awkward situation, get him in there. Okay, got him in a down throw, just gets a couple slingshots, gets that percent, but comes back with a dare to get this percent just about even.
Evyn is sharpshooting with his dare. I cannot believe how much he's hitting this move. He's hitting it rising. He did double jump off the platform and like air to air with it at one point. His dare percentage is pretty damn high right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get that juicy percent, you take those.
Absolutely.
Just tries to throw a plant at him. Just how's your Cypher like this this foliage, but gets him with the slingshot off stage, and Evyn able to make it back.
Gets up with the neutral get up. And Evyn just hasn't really touched the ground for a while. Has had bits and pieces of just feet on the ground, but
that was scary.
Fuji is all over him right now when it comes to ledge trapping, and there's the tree. Again, that matchup knowledge. Did you know that the tree has a hitbox on the way up?
And it hurts. Oh man, this is a quick turnaround for Fuji. He's just leveling him out. Oh, the bowling ball below stage. That's gonna do it.
Oh, and he had an opportunity to attack. I did not see if it was red splat. He did hit the wall though. Potentially could have lived that.
Yeah, he just wasn't ready. He just that last stock, Fuji just turned on the jets, and Evyn was kind of taken off guard.
That's just a super wonky hitbox. It's hard to know that the forward smash is going to send you into the stage first.
Right.
It's one of those situations where it's like if you've never had that happen before, you can't be expected to know the outcome. It's too weird.
But now he's like, all right, not getting hit with that again. that was a one-time thing. But yeah, going to game 3, this is we love to see the back and forth, and now on the Smashville, figured the stage would probably change around this point, but maybe see if doesn't want to give Fuji enough room to do the shenanigans with the slingshot and set up these Void Rocket.
Yeah, I think that Smash was a little bit of a better pick just for Snake in general. It's very comfortable for Evyn, and the central platform is a little bit better. Snake is better at taking advantage of one central platform than Villager is. Villager thrives in that 2-platform environment, but Snake is amazing at just kind of setting up either how Evyn is doing on the outside. Optimally, he would like to be in the middle, but you can get it done wherever you want.
Yeah, for sure. But for now, it just looks like Fuji's still kind of keeping Evyn in the corner, but Evyn manages to take back that stage control.
All right, dash check again. Just trying to put pressure on Fuji with a nice grab and offstage again for Evyn.
Yeah, getting him consistently off with these, and now setting it up with the tree. Maybe trying to get some axe stuff off stage. Oh, I thought he might throw it out. There's that up tilt again. Not quite going to kill this time.
Okay, forward air puts him all the way off stage. Still, just Evyn taking so much percentage just from, it's all like in increments of 8. Right, just not being able to get his feet on the ground. But I mean, like, it's the most simple of game plans, but you gotta, when you think about it, if you keep hitting him and you don't get hit, it doesn't matter if you're doing 1% every time, you're gonna win eventually.
Yeah, just since game 1, I mean, game 1, it felt like Evyn was able to get back fairly safely, but now this game 2 and 3, he has not been able to land once he gets him off stage. He's just the precise locations of those slingshot shots. Okay, slow recovery, just trying to bait out an option so we can get back safely.
164 is living a long time. Snake, heavy boy.
Oh, tried to up tilt again. Just not quite the behind hitbox he was looking for.
Back on the ledge.
Oh, there it is, though.
Yeah. And that's the roll seems a little obvious there. Once, oh, C4
not quite
gets it. But no, it seems a little obvious there because once you get in that situation with the tree up, it's very nerve-wracking to go for anything like a neutral get-up. The tree potentially pushing you off, potentially run up with the axe and chop the tree down. So the rolls, just good setup from Fuji and knowing what players like to go for.
Oh, that was smart stuff from Evyn to redirect that, redirecting Nikita at that last second just to bait out the pocket, and then brings it right back after that pocket is on that cooldown.
Just gonna put it down. Again, just Evyn having so much trouble getting to the ground. 42% though, and finally.
Oh, he went up for that fair, and he said, "No, I gotta turn it for you."
Fuji's just looking so good in these aerial trapping situations. Like you said, the only place a Snake is not great is when he's stuck above an opponent, and Fuji is just exploiting Evyn so badly in those situations.
Yeah, and avoiding these grenades at the same time, which is so tough. You know, that's what makes it hard to. Oh my God! Oh, with the up smash, that was a little bit of a mix-up there.
If I get it though, but the back air will do it. The sweet spot, and potentially not the greatest DI, but he is gonna live it. Nice parries.
Oh my gosh, his percentage is racking up.
Fuji is just, like we said, the pressure is on. Is doing such a great job of this active zoning. The C4 puts him all the way off stage, 102% now. Up tilt probably in play.
Okay, went for the forward tilt, but it gets interrupted by the Lloyd Rocket. And this extra credit adding up.
Yeah, Evyn making it really tough on himself here. Has to secure this kill as soon as possible. You have to get back on the lead lap here. Yeah,
he's in. Fuji is kind of uncontested over there. Oh, but falls down right into the up tilt, and now Evyn in a little more comfortable position. But ooh, just kind of getting comboed by his own grenades.
Still alive though, so starting to put pressure on. Grenade in hand, 75% manageable. Snake is a trade monster, so when it comes to these situations, he can come back.
Yeah, especially when he's the heavier character, and you know he may be below percent, but oh, is he gonna get back? Oh, misses the cypher on that back air, but gets the spike box.
Back go.
Okay, tries to bait him down right there onto that grenade, but Fuji able to avoid it. Gets the parry to get him off with the nair.
Dash attack puts him off stage. Evyn looking better here, 129%, but again, still in this. The kill power from Snake cannot be overstated.
Now at a scary percent, getting close to this up tilt percentage, especially with Rage. Oh, that dare, once again, the damage racking up, and now this could look scary. Oh, grenades him off the side of the stage, and still makes it back, but 97%. A lot of ways that Snake can take you out.
It's one grenade, and we are at, okay, so now up tilt is in play. It's all about, can he get away here? Can Fuji secure the kill without getting in range of that leg here, the super kick?
If Fuji contended to chill by his tree, he said, you know what, I'm in my happy place over here. I'm not going over there. Oh, tries to snag the Nikita. Oh, it baits it out, gets the fair, and that's a game 3 victory for Fuji.
Yeah, Fuji just looking better there. Evyn securing all that percentage, getting all the way back into that game, but Fuji keeping it calm and collected. Like we said, this guy's been grinding all weekend, and you can see the progress here. 2-1 now, trying to send Evyn all the way into losers. No, not into losers, out of the tournament. We're already in losers. I forgot.
Yeah, it's I think one of that can be such a big factor against Snake is having the when they start coming back on you like that, your mental could just immediately shed like, oh no, just another Snake game like this. You know, I had the stock lead and all of a sudden all these trades, but that just shows the composure from Fuji to stay in it. Said, you know what, I got my tools ready. I got my slingshot in my back pocket. All I know is I need a couple more hits and take this Snake out.
And Snake and Villager have the same kind of I guess style when it comes to that. Is I've been saying all weekend, the only thing worse than Snake is Snake with a lead. I feel like Villager's in that exact same vein. When you have to approach over that Lloyd rocket, being able to like having him set up the tree, like if he has a sapling in front of him, he can make the situation just so absolutely unapproachable. And again, it's just every game Fuji is just coming out to that lead that's just enough to make Evyn like have to kind of press the tempo on his own instead of playing his own.
Yeah, and now back here on Smashville with Evyn on his tournament life, these last 3 stocks, he needs to bring this to a Game 5 situation if he wants to continue for a chance at top 8. Oh, went for an early bowling ball there. Would have definitely gotten some good percent, but not much else. Maybe a couple of those. Okay, he's already in this edge guarding situation. He doesn't hit the Cypher that time as Snake just kind of eats it.
That was crazy from Evyn. First time that Fuji has opted to ride the Lloyd rocket, and he was already ready with the back air. Had the adaptation on deck.
Oh, he is going for these early kills now. Fuji wants to establish this lead.
Trying to put it down. Okay, gets the grenade in pocket.
I feel like Fuji is punishing a lot of these grenade grabs with the slingshot, just getting ready for them when he's on stage or when he's trying to come down with it. Just punishing him for grabbing these grenades, which is, I mean, it's just part of the game plan, but now in a scary position. I thought he might send the tree out there.
Oh, see, he tries to go for the jumping axe there, the read on the jump. And Snake is a very heavy boy, but at this percentage, I think the axe will kill as long as it's not completely cross stage.
Yeah, I think the axe would certainly do it at the edge of the ledge, but you're trying to low profile the immediate back throw. Maybe trying to mix up some DI there, but
again, it's just the nickel and dime game here from Fuji, just not letting Evyn get his feet on the ground. 10% at a time, he is making this work.
Oh, the forward tilt just through the tree that time. Oh, and there it goes down, and first stock goes to Fuji.
Still just working it here, and this is the problem, is the game plan that Fuji is imposing here, it doesn't matter what his percentage is. He's at no threat here. He hasn't taken any percent. He's about 100% just completely unanswered here.
Yeah, he's just throwing it out, and whiffed the grab there. Didn't get the tech roll read though, so Fuji continuing this first stock. Oh, I thought he might get an up air off that, but maybe wasn't quite ready.
Okay, the nice use of the wall kick there. Fuji just trying to put it down here. One hit nair just doesn't convert there. Great DI.
And you know, we were saying that Snake thrives with these central single platforms, but he hasn't been able to capitalize super much on it. Maybe because Fuji has had so much control and is comfortable on the sides of the stage to where he doesn't need to come to that platform.
He looks better on PS2 for sure. This is a great Snake stage, but just watching this match now, it definitely seems like he should be wanting to play somewhere else, potentially Kalos. Like, there's a lot of places that he could potentially go. Back air, not
lives the back air, yeah. Okay, mixing up the Nikita a little bit, trying to scare him, but good bait to get the neutral get up, and that was a C4 to the face.
Oh, he breaks the Cypher! He breaks the Cypher with the bowling ball. And when the Cypher's broken, you do not get another one. You have to take damage once again.
Yeah, couldn't quite get the C4 out in time either, and now this lead is just widening.
Trying to put it down. Neutral puts him off stage. Got the up B. Dangerous situation with a great air dodge.
Okay, punishes the get up attack.
61% right now. Fuji looking good. Has lapped him in percentage. He's just trying to work this lead that he's already established.
Yeah, this is tournament stock for Evyn, and he is working to keep it. You know, maybe a possibility for an early kill to bring this to a last leg situation, but he's going to need to take it very quickly. Can't take much more of these slingshot hits from Fuji as it gets scarier and scarier with every interaction. Oh, the back throw, not going to die quite. Oh my gosh, it's scary standing by that tree, but Evyn has no fear.
Still just trying to put it down. Up tilt is in play here for Evyn to close the stock on Fuji, but Fuji is just not giving up the ghost right now. 151%.
What a wild setup with that Lloyd rocket the other way. Snags the Nikita, sends it right back out there. Oh, and the up smash, and there you go. I mean, 160%, but it is Snake, so we've seen this happen before. But Fuji has not looked shook in this situation in any of these games.
Absolutely not.
Oh my God.
Tree comes down, and just the forward tilt, just debate it. Just one
Okay.
piece away.
Just throws him out there. Okay, he went for the immediate spike, but
I respect that so much. You have to go for, you have to make something happen here.
you do, yeah. Okay, he's just holding on to this stock for dear life. Wants to continue in this bracket and just trying to avoid this onslaught of projectiles from the villager. Oh my gosh.
207%. Anything will do it at this point. Even weak hit nair potentially, depending on where it hits. Just have to be so careful here as Evyn. You have to play perfect.
Yeah, this is a scary situation. I mean, he's done so well up until this point to survive. And rack up his head, but there's the up air. That's going to do it as Fuji takes it 3-1.
And the icing on the cake is he gets the multiple turnips as well, so he gets the extra knockback. So that's going to be absolutely game there. Congratulations to Fuji to move on. Evyn,